Hello, YouTube. It's me, Dan Harkinz, and today I'm gonna show you the classes, the tricks, and what to do when you're using the M16. First off, the question is, why? Why do you want to use this gun? This gun is pretty terrible. Now, there's a lot of weapons that outclass it. Almost every single weapon outclasses this gun. And the main reason that this gun is so terrible is its rate of fire is slow, its damage is meh, and overall, you should just use the Type 95. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but honestly, the M16 seems to do nothing right. Besides frustrating the player. Now, if you like being frustrated and angry all the time, then this gun is going to be right up your alley. Now, I've gone through the classes here. You can see my setups. Personally, the only class I like to use is Thermal with Stability. That is my favorite class to use, and I think it's one of the best. Now, the proficiency for the M16, you can use the kick attachments for 2 attachments, but when you can get it, focus is an awesome proficiency that you should use because you need to be accurate with the M16, and when you get shot, having that ability to still stay on target is going to save your life more than having less recoil, because the recoil isn't that terrible on the M16. If you're going to use kick, I'd probably use it for the ACOG, rapid fire. Other than that, focus is probably going to be your best friend for this weapon. Now, I'm not going to go through all these little videos showing what each class does, because honestly, I did terrible with all the classes except 2. One of them was, as I said, the Thermal with Stability, and my rapid fire silence combo, which I don't think is a very good class, but rapid fire with extended mags or red dot is somewhat decent, but still, you could use something else. Let's jump into a video of me using the Thermal. Oh yeah, perfect fade in. Now, the M16 is just one of those weapons that I just like from the bottom of my heart, but this gun does not like me back. It hates my guts like a scorned woman who you've cheated on multiple times with her brother, and it just gets awkward and weird from there. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, Dan, oh Dan, why would you use this gun? And I'd say, because I love this woman. Even though I cheat on her, I still love her. She's my only woman. She's a real bitch. And that's kind of how the M16 is, people. I'm going to be pretty clear here. I would never suggest using this gun. Good player, bad player, new player. This gun is overall just so fucking terrible. And I can say without a doubt, I've had no amount of lack of frustration when using this gun. Frustration is its special perk and attachment. Anger and frustration, because you're gonna put so many bullets into people and they're not gonna die, and they're gonna blow your fucking brains out. And it sucks so bad when that happens. Nothing is more frustrating than that. Actually, there is. Using the master key or the grenade launcher attachment on this. If you love hit markers and you love being annoyed, well then, I guess this gun with those attachments are gonna be up your alley. Now, if you are gonna use the M16, here's a few general rules. Stay as far away from anyone. Don't run and gun with this gun around corners. It's just gonna get you killed. You need to have that distance between you and your target so you can get those shots off without them being able to tag you and kill you. And that's fucking tough, because some of these maps are shit for long range combat. And overall, you're probably gonna get gunned down. and overall is one of my favorite words of the week. Gonna make sure I can use it as much as possible. Now, you need to stay away because you don't have that fast rate of fire. Without that fast rate of fire, if you get in a close combat situation and you miss that first burst, you're fucked. And even if you do get the second one in, there's a good chance lag compensation is gonna fuck you right up the ass and you're still fucked. So either way, you are going to get fucked royally. The only way to negate that fact is to stay far away and keep it long range and defensive positions. If you want to run around, this isn't the gun to use. There is the MP7, all the submachine guns. You could use a light machine gun and get pretty good results. You could use the shotguns, oddly enough, and do pretty well. But if you want to run around and gun people, this gun's not going to help you out. It's not going to jerk you off. If anything, it's going to come right in your fucking face. And then, it's going to shit in your mouth. And then, it's going to cut your throat. And then, it's going to fuck the slit in your throat. Doesn't sound like a fun time. So, remember, stay far away. Camp. Be overall a bitch. That is the only way I can successfully do well with this gun. Now, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, use the M16, it's awesome, and it's not the hipster unique gun. If you want to be different, use something that isn't the M16. Use the M4. I don't see a lot of those out there. M4 is a pretty good gun, I would say. Or if you have to have the burst fire rifle, the Type 95. It's a better gun, shoots way faster, and more likely not kills people in one burst. That's always good. But on the other end of the spectrum, a lot of people hate that gun because it kills people so fast. So they want to be different. They want to challenge themselves, and they use the M16. But all they end up doing is pissing themselves off because it just is shitty. However, the thermal and stability are a godsend, but getting those, not so much. Very annoying. But with those two together as a couple, they really make this gun shine. Kind of like foil. Not like a diamond or a star in the sky, but like foil. It's kind of shiny, you know, but still pretty shitty. The only reason I'm using this gun is because I have a love for this gun. I've loved it in Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. It is just one of my favorite weapons. And even in Modern Warfare 3, I fight against the bullshit that this gun is and continue to use it. On the bright side, and this is a positive note, there has been a rumor, and I can't confirm, because I don't conform to shit, talking about confirming, that there is a patch that is going to buff the M16. Now, I don't know how that's going to go down, but I do know that, god damn it, does this gun need it. But not just this gun. The RPG and explosives. Yep, I got right back to it, people. You fucking know I hate the explosives in this game because it's a bunch of bullshit. You know, in a match before this, I shot an RPG, a rocket-propelled grenade, a fucking missile, a rocket of death into 3 people, and I killed not one fuckface, and I got shot down because I was flying in the sky because I had to win. But you know what I mean. They need to buff those fucking explosives. But this pretty much sums up my M16 optimization. Yeah. I have no giveaways because I don't give shit away to anybody. And yeah. So there we go, guys. I will see you later, where I talk about nerdy girls and why I think they're all a bunch of cunts. Take care.